Oh, okay. Hey everybody, Holly here. If it is your first time, I can't do this.
I was looking at my phone.
I know, but I know you're back there. Hey guys, Holly here. If it is your first time to my channel, welcome. Hey guys, if it is your first time to my channel, okay, I'm just gonna.
You're really energetic. You should do it better.
Okay. Hey guys. Hey guys, Holly here. If it is your first time to my channel, welcome. I just returned back to Minneapolis after 6 months on the road. I moved into my Mazda 5, drove around and explored, and I created the channel to document my travels and everything in between. At this point, I'm kind of figuring it out. I'm in a time of transition. Today is all about that. I'm back into the environment from whence I came, and I'm really trying to figure out how to feed the traveler in me. And that is why I'm about to give you guys my 5 tips to be an at-home traveler. How you can incorporate traveling and all of the wonder that goes into it into your day-to-day life with very little money involved. Let's dive right in. Tip number 1 is to disconnect. Put down that phone, turn off that television, turn off the radio, turn off the news, and just disconnect in the same way that you would if you were on vacation or traveling. Even if it's just putting your phone away and taking a walk around the block, listening to music instead of listening to the news, anything like that, it's a really lovely way to just interrupt the day-to-day grind and put yourself in the present moment. Tip number 2 is switch up that commute. Most people have a job, unlike me right now. But most people have to commute in one way or another. If you typically drive to work, try taking the bus or the rail or whatever kind of public transportation you might have available to you. It's a really nice way to people watch and just gaze out the window and kind of see things in the same way that you would see things while you are being a tourist. What I would also highly recommend would be walking to work or biking to work if that is an option. It's just such a breath of fresh air to have before your work shift, after your work shift, and another really great way to just make that day a little extra special and give you a little bit of that traveling fix. Tip number 3, explore your region. This one feels obvious to me, but so many people ignore the abundance of options that are right outside of your door, or a hop, skip, and a jump away, perhaps. As far as city livers like myself, there are always going to be new restaurants opening, there's always museums. The fun thing about this is you get to take advantage of events or free nights in your area. All you have to do is a little bit of Googling to find out how you can incorporate fun little touristy things you can do. I also enjoy going to garden centers, anything like that, especially if you are living in a wintry region. Minnesota is freezing cold right now, actually, and I can't stand it. So getting yourself in a green space is also a really, really lovely way to do it. Minneapolis has tons of farmers markets on the weekends and sometimes on the weekdays, so even incorporating a visit to the farmers market on your lunch break or before your shift or on the weekends. And if you have a full day available or even a weekend available, going to a smaller town in your area is a really cheap way to travel. You can go antiquing, cute bed and breakfasts, go camping. I mean, like I said, this one feels pretty obvious to me, but making a bucket list of places you may have never been or that you haven't visited in a long time, and doing it that way, just making a conscious effort to put yourself out there and explore. Go away. Tip number 4 is to make your home an oasis, be it candles, be it incense, a new throw pillow, a bubble bath, an exotic meal. There are many options you can take, or you could do all of them, but just to make your home a getaway and have a space that you love coming home to every day, that you can feel is, go away. Having a home that isn't bothered and interrupted by your friends. Just kidding. Anyways, lost my train of thought on that one. Buy a plant! You know, there are 1,000,001 ways that you can make your home feel like a getaway. Tip number 5 is treat yourself.
Clothes.
Treat yourself.
Fragrances.
Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself.
Mimosas.
Treat yourself.
Fine leather goods.
Treat yourself.
It's the best day of the year.
The best day of the year!
This isn't necessarily something that I'm doing right now due to my finances being very tight at the moment. But if you can afford a massage but can't afford a vacation, you know, one's obviously a lot cheaper than the other. Taking a day to do something a little extra special for yourself if you're really feeling stuck in your environment and you're just not able to get away. Go to a nice dinner. Even going to a movie at a nice movie theater, you know, the kind with the recliner seats and stuff. I love those theaters. Just doing something special, spa day, whatever. Buy a nice dress, something that makes you feel happy. I don't know. Whatever that means to you, you should do that. Treat yourself.
Buy a Lamborghini.
Buy a Lamborghini. So those are my 5 tips, but I have one more bonus tip because why the heck not? I'm gonna cheat just a little bit, and I feel like this bonus tip is cheating, so that's why I didn't really want to count it. But my bonus tip is to read a book or watch a movie, because obviously those forms of entertainment are meant to transport you. Watching something that takes you to the place in which you'd rather be is a really lovely way to do that. One common example for myself is Planet Earth. I think Planet Earth is one of the greatest series of all time. It takes me away and I get to just be in nature and see incredible things that I could never see in person because they crazy. If I missed any tips or if you have anything to add, please write it in the comment section below. I kind of need it right now. I am hardcore withdrawing from being on the road and seeing some incredible sights. So I'm happy to hear what advice you guys have to give on the topic. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. I've got some very, very exciting adventures coming your way. I will see you guys really soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching.